For some
Uh,
strange
wait a
reason.
second, maybe I start streaming. I'm gonna look at my page now. Wait. What's that all about?
You're
Preview.
live.
Huh?
You're live.
I'm live. Yeah. I did it. I did it. I'm live. Yeah. I did it. I did it. Oh, it's so easy. I have to. YouTube. Oh wait, gonna put the sound off because I'm getting nuts from hearing myself twice. Okay, we're live on both channels then. That's nice. You have to fix it, huh? Nah. Oh no, I have to put this open. Nah. How can I? Oh yeah, like this, like that.
Why have you got the sound from the YouTube coming through?
Coming through?
Yes, because I can hear it.
Not
I'm getting
anymore.
an
Every
echo.
sound is off now. All the sound of the other things from YouTube are off, and there's no YouTube on my PC. So I don't hear anything more than only mine. Or you're maybe hearing eh,
I'm still getting it.
the OBS maybe. Uh, do I have to put sound off? No, no. If I put the sound off in OBS, nobody hears anything, I think.
Don't know.
No, that's not what I need. Shit, how do we go back?
What are you doing?
No! No! Oh, okay. You wanted to stop. Okay, people see how I do crazy things now.
Yeah.
All right, enter. I put a link to my channel on your chat. And now I'm
And
gonna put
hopefully people will go to it.
I'm gonna put my chat open now in a separate screen. Somebody's sending me message. Ben bij de live. Allee dan. A winner of my last giveaways live now. Wait, oh my god, man. Do something. No! Oh, oh man, I really need to get a new mouse for my laptop because I can't work with the pad. Okay, both chats open. Yeah, now we're gonna live chat on my page. All right. Yeah, it's strange. It's worked so easily on my PC now. You know, because I just put the two screens in and it was ready. Strange.
Yeah, I don't know what's happened to mine.
No. Chatter still. Oh, wait a second. Chat for video. Hey, Crazy Vape Show. Okay. I'm back. Oh, now it's gone. I'm not live anymore.
You're not live.
Not anymore?
Why?
My screen is just. Huh? I don't understand. Am I still live? Are we still live? Can you all see me? Because I don't understand. Yeah. Waiting on Dimi Crazy Damper. It's on there now. Why am I in live anymore?
I don't know.
What's happened? What the heck happened? Huh? Wait, do it again. No, I'm not live anymore. Or, huh?
I'm still getting you.
Yeah? You still
Yep.
see?
I can still see the live.
That's strange. On my PC it doesn't. That's strange. Well, no problem. I don't have to see myself. Okay, they see me, then it's okay. I don't need to see myself, no problem. Put in my Facebook a link. Maybe you can put a link in your on your Facebook that we are live. Oh man. I don't need to see this. That's on my Mark. Man, channel like that, and no. Oh man, God, man, what the fuck? Paste it. Paste it. Live stream. Yeah. All right. Now post it. It's posted on my screen. All right, everybody. Here we are.
It was your live
At
stream.
last, live on the channel of mine, Dimi Crazy Damper channel. Who would have thought of that? I couldn't, but I still can't believe it. I just did it. All right. Yeah, they're saying already? Yeah, already. Gonna drink something. All right.
Yeah, but I still want to know what's wrong with my OBS. That hit's not working.
Strange. With me it went, yeah, very easy actually.
Yeah, I think it's because I've done the link for the event.
Yeah.
And I think that's what's snooker and everything.
Well, no problem. Now I can do it on my PC, so we can do it on my channel every weekend. It's no problem.
If you want.
No problem. No problem. But I'm gonna put you a little bit bigger again, so I can see you again. I can see myself. All right.
You need to fix your Crazy Vape Show logo so it's smaller.
This, on this. Wait. I can't change it anymore.
You should be able to.
No, I can't go in there.
What software are you using?
See, huh? What?
What software are you using?
OBS.
So you should be able to change it. If you click it.
Oh, it goes away. End stream. No.
No.
Oh wait.
See where it's got source.
Yeah.
Sources. Right. Click on the image.
Wait. Because source is gone on my place. I only got scenes and mixer now.
You need your source.
Yeah.
To change it.
Source is gone because I'm streaming.
No, mine stays when I'm streaming.
Yeah, mine isn't. I don't know why, but I only got scenes, mixer, and preview. I don't have sources anymore.
It should be there.
Yeah, well, it isn't. I don't need this. Let me look. Nah. Nothing is doing. Studio mode. Night mode. I can't see anything. Whoa, night mode is too light. I can't go to source anymore. It's gonna stay like it is, but let's start the show.
Yes. Because we're an hour in already.
Ja. Good evening everybody. Goedenavond allemaal mannetjes. Eindelijk, het is gelukt. En op mijn scherm. On my screen. Who would have thought of that? That I'd be the smartest.
Right.
Just a joke. Huh? Okay.
We have got Christoph, Belinda, and Nathan. So hi to you all, and welcome along.
We're hardly hearing you, Eat My Baby, they're saying.
So you have to turn the volume up on OBS.
The volume up on OBS. The volume is open.
Where is
Desktop
what?
audio.
Mixer?
Wait. Oh wait, Eat My Baby. Can I go to the scene? Yeah, my scene. Nah. We're at that scene. Where do I put it louder again?
There should be a bit called Mixer.
Yeah, and there is desktop audio and mic audio. And the mic audio is fully open.
And what's the desktop app?
Also fully open.
Right, so you've got the same problem as what I had when I couldn't get your volume to work.
Yeah. That's wait. Does wait, wat is er? Van boven in OBS zie je de view staan. Dan gaat het in die menu en dan naar docs. Daar kunnen sources aan. Oh, somebody is helping. Wait. Somebody of my fake crew. Van boven OBS zie je view. View. Where is view? I can't see view. Wait. View. Where is view? Studio mode. No. Logout. No. View. What's this? Donations, membership. What's that? Nah. What's this? Ah, something is going open and I don't know what it is. Memberships, spinning wheels, create, spin. Nah, not that. View. Ja, Nathan, het zijn aan het proberen, ze, hè? Maar ik vind het niet. Wait. Oh, yeah. I've got it. Yes. That is all the endings. That's one. I'm gonna put the logo a little bit smaller, you said, huh?
Yes.
Okay, that's already done. But the sound, it still says 0 dB. Why does it say 0 dB? Wait.
I don't know.
Rename, filters, copy, properties, create output projector. What's the output projector? Let's see. Sorry, everybody, that it takes so long, but yeah, welcome OBS. 0.11.12. 0.11. Where is it? 0.12. Oh my god. Oh shit. Wrong chat. Oh my god. Oh, sometimes I'm so stupid. Alright. Like that. En dan wordt het geluid als OBS volledig open staat. Ja, OBS is fully open. Ja, Nathan. En dan? What we have output, full screen output. That we already have that. That's not what I need. Where is another? Where can mixer? Okay, advanced mixer. Volume percent. Down mix to mono. No. Sync offset. What's that? Monitor off. Audio monitor. Only mute out. Mute in there. Monitors and output. Whoa! What's that? Whoa! Say something, Mark. Maybe people can say.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Het kan het zijn dat PC-geluid gewoon minder staat. I don't know. Dat voor geluid, als het in OBS volledig open staat. Ja. Is your sound open, fully open on your PC?
On my PC, yes.
Yes, fully open. All right. What is offset? Monitor out. Does everybody hear Mark now?
I am talking here just so you can check to make sure you can hear me.
Iemand reageer. Laat het weten. So we can do something about it. I'm going out of screen for a second because I can't. I have to take something. What's this? No, I don't want to see that. Yeah, I want to see this. Wait. Wacht, hoe zit ik jullie aanbellen? Via VC. We're calling through VC. Oh, maybe in VC I have to put the sound harder. Wait, that's an idea. Add settings. Audio and camera setup. Ring ring, no. Yeah, the sound on speaker and everything from my mics is open in VC. Is your everything open in VC? Oh,
Yeah.
wait. Maybe like this. Wait, I put your sound harder in VC. Maybe they can hear you better now. Yeah, I'm just doing something. And this is my, no, mic, video, everything has to be here. Yeah, that's all right. And your sound is on now. Hoort iedereen de mic? En nu? Just say something, Mark. I just put your sound harder.
Right, so I'm still trying to get my OBS to work because there is something wrong with mine.
Yeah, now your sound is so hard at my side. Okay, but they say they can't hear you, but it's too loud. Now it's too loud. All right, put it a little bit less. I put it open. All right, now better. Voice messes up now.
Hopefully it's better now.
I think it's better now. I also hear you better now. Before it was a little bit cracked when it was open. Say something again.
Yeah, it should be fine now.
Now, yeah,
It should be.
I think it's fine now. I think it's fine now.
I think it's fine.
Just keep talking, Mark. Just keep. Okay, Mark.
On me.
We're gonna start the show. We're gonna say whatever we have to say. You can start, Mark.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let you talk for a few minutes.
For a few minutes.
Yeah.
Right.
I shut up now. Very hard for me.
This week I'm using the Crown Forte in blue, just because I like blue. I've also got Kylin in the Sticken VK 530. Yeah. So that's what I'm using just now. Schuermans in this, and Frozen Pond in this. So hopefully you can hear me. If you can you comment?
People can hear you.
Yeah, they're saying they are, which is fine. If you've got any questions, please post them in the comments. Or in the chat, I should say. In the comments, yes. Make sure you post it in the chat. We'll try and answer you as much as we can. And hopefully, we'll be able to keep up with chat. Hopefully. We'll just have to wait and see. Dimi, what are you up to?
I'm vaping the, oh wait, camera is here. I'm vaping the Banza V1.5. Just built it and gonna review it this week or next week. And I'm also building at the moment the Peacemaker XL 28 RTA. For the first time I'm building it now. I'm gonna test it this week and probably next week will be the review. For the rest, I don't have a lot of new stuff. I showed it last week what I'm going to review, but China didn't send me anything this week. So only my own RDA, the prototype to test. That's the only thing I got this week. So it's a little bit and they didn't even react on my mails or on my chats.
You've got to remember that China will be on holiday now.
Yeah, I know.
For the new year.
I know, but I've got some good friends there, and normally they always answer, and now nothing. So it's,
because they're on holiday.
Yeah, but even in holiday they answer me normally. Not always business related, but normally they answer, and now it's really quiet from China. And Wotofo also. Wotofo didn't send me their last things, and I asked Leon from Wotofo why, and it looks Bill always sended me everything, and Bill is fired, so Bill doesn't work at Wotofo anymore, and the new guy who has to send to reviewers, yeah, he forgot me. So now Leon,
That's
it's got,
like Vaptio. They used to send me everything.
yeah.
The guy that was sending everything, he left, and somebody else came over, and I've never had none since.
Yeah, they have to tell it to the other person to send you, and if they forgot, yeah, that's a problem. It always
Yeah.
depends on how they leave the company. If they leave the company in friendship and to do something else, most of the time they tell it to the new guy. But if they were fired for something or so, they're not gonna tell anything anymore, and then you lose your contact.
Well, that's what's happened, eh?
I was lucky with Schuermans. That's the company that always sends me the new stuff without telling me. I just got a package from Schuermans and then, oh, that's new. Always before it comes on their site, so I always know it pretty soon. And I had a contact there, Taylor, and she left to Rinku. But she gave my contact, all my contact, yeah, all my address and everything to the next one who's gonna work there. So that was easy. I got the WeChat and everything. So it went on. And then the good thing was Taylor went to Rinku, and now I've got also a contact with Rinku. That was
It's okay
that's
then.
always nice. Yeah. But Wotofo, yeah, it's strange. They were going to make my RDA. They pulled back from it, and since then they act really strange. Only Leon, the boss, answers my chats. Even I had a really good contact with Kevin and Brian from Wotofo. When I was there in Shenzhen, they took us around Shenzhen, and they went to a restaurant with us and everything. And since they stopped with my RDA, they don't even answer my chats anymore. So
Ugh.
those Chinese, really strange. Luckily, I still got Umir.
Who've I got? I've got E-Leaf. That's
Elif.
about it at the moment. Yeah.
They don't want to send me anything. I asked and they said, get more views. I don't have enough views on my videos. I've got 1,180 subscribers and only 100 views each video. Some videos were shared by the company itself and they've got a lot of views, but if they don't share it, the company, my views are way too less. 100 views out of 1,000 subscribers, not a lot.
Yeah. Right. I've got live chat going. Well, live going on mine, but it's on a different page.
Oh, on a different page live, okay?
Yes.
Then you have to put it in your Facebook and everything. The link.
Yeah. Right. Wait
The
till
Belgian
change.
viewers can watch it on my channel.
Scene. Bit of volumes on.
Oh,
Right, so I'm now recording on my channel as well.
Okay.
I've just done it as a normal upload.
That's how it has to be. It's on both channels, the show. That's the best. And all the viewers can see it. Your subscribers and mine is better. And afterwards, also the video stays on my channel and on your channel. It's better.
Yeah, but we're doing it on both channels.
Yeah.
You do have people chatting on one chat.
Yeah, okay, but
people chatting on another, and they're like, what's happening?
I'm watching both chats and no problem. And then they have to open both pages and watch us twice.
Yeah. The only problem is I can't find the actual page for it.
Oh.
So to speak. It's...
Oh, gonna hang my camera a little bit lower so people see what I'm doing. Now I'm sitting like that. All right. So now I'm building the pacemakers. What do you think of the Bonza? I don't really know yet. I just built it, the Bonza. Nathan, I just built it 10 minutes ago. So I just took 5 pulls from it or so. So give me a day or 3 and I'll tell you what I think about it. First thing I can say about it is the deck part, the little part that goes down, like in the first one, it looks more better. How you say it? Steviger. Mannen, hoe zeg je dat? Stevig. Het ziet er steviger uit. I asked them to translate it for me. It looks. The problem with the first Bonza always was the plates that going down, they were misforming. They were going a little bit crooked, and if they were crooked, you can't put your coils in it anymore. They won't take them. And now it looks a little bit, better, sturdier. They say it looks sturdier. Well, you know what people also said today to me, who watched last week, they only can understand 40% of what you're saying of your English.
Get right, Scottish.
Yeah, I know. The first time I met you in Birmingham, I had the same problem. We were sitting all night on the table chatting, and I was only 50% of it I understand, but I could make up what you were saying of the whole thing, but I only understand 50%. Now I'm used to it. I understand you, no problem anymore. But it was a little bit getting used to it.
Yeah.
And I have to brush up my English a lot. My English used to be good, but I use it so little now that my English is really with a lot of hair on the top. That's how you say it in Dutch. My English is with me haar op, with a lot of hair on top. What are they saying? The clamps are a lot better on this one. Yeah, the clamps are a lot better. Have teeth and are a lot beefier. Right, Nathan? Much beefier, and it looks better. It looks sturdier, or sturdier, yeah. More sturdy. Oh, Belinda, ik weet het. I know. Chinese New Year. I know. I'm also waiting 2 weeks now. Now the first week is over. Yeah, still 1 week. And then we start promoting my RDA. So now I have to test it this week and let them know beginning of not next week but the week after. I have to let them know what I wanted to change. They make it in 2 days and then we start promote it and bring it out. So well, I already said what they have to change. They have to change the screws and they have to change the O-rings to keep the top cap on place. It's too loose. If you take the RDA with the top cap, the mud falls down. So the O-rings has to be a little bit tighter. And that's the most important they have to change. And then, yeah, I'm still thinking about the airflow. If I can't make it a little bit smaller, a little bit less wide, so it gives a little bit less airflow. Now, I vape it with the airflow a quarter open, 1/4 open, and then it's good. With the airflow totally open, it's like having a really big hard winds blowing through your lungs. And the taste isn't so good then, so I'm still working on it. Oh damn, I don't have bus device cotton. Which I'm going to use in this one for an RTA. Which one? I'm gonna take my bag with cottons and look what I'm going to use. Pro cotton. This is also pretty nice. Full cotton, cotton treat, or oh wait, Wait. I've got a good one. Where is it? Here. In my recording studio. Yeah. What are they saying? They're saying, yeah, your English can be better, but that Scottish, we don't understand a word of it.
You just have to get used to it.
Yeah, the one on my chat, the Nathan Marchie, he has an Irish girlfriend. He understands you very well. Because if his girlfriend is talking, the English is also real. It's not really English, huh? Irish, not really English, huh? Alas, Scottish is too easy to understand. Yeah, yeah. I also think if you talk real Irish, it's even more difficult to understand than your Scottish. I think Scottish you can get used to it, but Irish they use different words. Irish isn't English anymore.
Yeah, it is a bit.
Yeah, I think the difference between English and Scottish, you swallow half of your words. If you're talking, you always swallow half of your sentences. You swallow. You can hardly hear them. Is that you or is that Scottish?
That's probably just me.
Where are you? Where are you? Just in Scotland, in the neighborhood of what was it? Dundee or where were you?
Between Edinburgh and Dundee.
Between Edinburgh and
Fife.
Okay, between Edinburgh. I have to look it up.
I
have to come over once. I want to go to Scotland once, so then I have to come at your place. Huh? If I come to Scotland, you're gonna get me a sleeping place. Huh?
Nearest hotel's Dunfermline.
Hotels cost money, man. If you come to Belgium, you can sleep at my place. No problem.
My spare room, I'm in it, and it's a junkyard.
It's no problem. Give me a mattress and I sleep on it.
You can't fit a mattress in here.
And I sleep next to you. No problem. I come next to you into bed.
I think the other half would have something to say about it.
Scotland has one good thing, the whiskey. Yeah, Scottish whiskey is the best. Last time I was with my father, I tasted Japanese whiskey. Damn, man, that was something strange. It was really soft when it tasted like lemonade. If it came in like lemonade, and if you drank it, you swallow it. Damn, it burned. in your throat, it was pretty easy to swallow in your throat, but once it was deeper in your stomach and everything, damn, it started burning. It was really a strange kind of whiskey. My father is addicted to whiskey, really addicted. I think if you think 20 or 30 different whiskeys in his closet at home. Every time you come there, you have to drink Irish coffee, and really a whiskey freak. And
I don't know, but you're getting like a noise coming through.
My noise?
Yeah.
Then you have to, in VC, put it a little bit in half. Not the sound all open. That's what I did.
It just sounded weird there for a minute.
Yeah, your PC is doing all the weird stuff. I just downloaded the program, put both screens in, and it worked. It's so strange. And the strange thing about it is that 3 weeks or 4 weeks ago, I tried to install VC, and it didn't work on my PC. I couldn't install it. And today I came up here, I started it up, and it installed itself. Really strange.
Yeah, but wait until you try and do an event.
Yeah?
Yes. And then try and record into that event.
Okay. I don't know
Because
what you're talking
that's
about.
what I was trying to do tonight. But
Oh.
obviously it didn't work.
Oh. Yeah, but I think it's good like this. It's easy to do, and it works. Nothing more you need. Don't have to be too fancy. If it works, it works. It is an obvious.
Yeah.
Ah, yeah,
That's good.
Ryan, I also have a bottle downstairs, a whiskey bottle from 1977, from my birth year. No, 73, 4 years before my birth. But it was still closed a few years ago, and I had a party at my home with a friend, and we were really drunk, really drunk. And we said, oh, we want to drink some whiskey. And we did the bottle open. We drink more than half of the bottle. And afterwards, I went to look up what the bottle was worth. And the bottle was worth 3,000 euro. So every little glass we take now is, whoo, 200 euro with every glass we drink. Okay, well, I'm gonna take something. Where is it? Where is all the stuff I still need to review? Where did I put it? Did I put it? Oh, here. All right. Okay, we're gonna talk about vaping a little bit, because people will start asking. Wait, this chat is closed. Gonna open your chat also, now, so I can answer on that.
I've got both chats open.
You know, I've got only one open at the moment, so gonna look at your new video. Oh, here it is. Okay.
Hi, John. Nice to join us. We are about an hour late anyway because we couldn't get to start.
Okay, I see you now. It's crazy. Right.
For some reason, your YouTube has frozen on my PC.
Oi.
So I've just had to refresh it.
I put this here.
Right. See the logo. See if you go into your source and click the file that you've got for it.
Well, for my logo.
For the Crazy Vape Show logo. Right. To get rid of the white background and the top bar of it. If you click on Add Image and then capture the image itself and not the window.
Oh, yeah, like that. Oh, yeah, like this. Yeah. Like that. Whoa, what's this?
Goedemorgen.
No, don't need that one. Yeah, now it's gone.
You have to go to the OBS program itself.
OBS program itself. Oh.
Yes.
Yeah.
And in the bar, it's where your sources are.
Yeah, but where is my third source? Where's my third source? I can't find my source. Wait. Window capture 2, window capture 1.
No.
I'm lost my source.
Go to view, quick view up the top.
View
of OBS.
I don't see. My OBS looks really different, I think, because I don't see view. Night mode, studio mode. No, don't see that one. Edit. Oh my god. Wait a second. No. Add one. Fuck it. We're gonna add one. Just do it all over again, and we're gonna wait like this.
What you can do is right click on OBS.
Yeah.
Right, and go to Add Image.
Right click. Yeah.
Yes. Down to Add.
I can't understand. I don't know what I have to do, man. Really, I really don't know what I have to do. Everything is. How come this comes like here? Oh yeah. Wait. Like this. Yeah. Then
you just want image
Stretch to
itself,
screen.
nothing else.
Center on screen, horizontal. Remove, no. Stretch to screen, no, not stretch to screen.
You want to add image. There's got to be a crack on noise and outcome. I'm going to move my...
Add image. Yeah, but wait, because I'm in a strange place now. Oh, I was in studio mode, so there was a problem.
Yeah, you don't want studio mode.
Remove group show, hide. Nah. Oh, let it like it is, man. Fuck it. I'm tired of it, man. Let's go. I have to go to the chat again. Now my chat isn't open or nothing. So, people will think, what are they doing?
Ja.
Je zou maar even staan, Dimi heeft daar een review over gedaan. Ja, wacht zo. Zo'n tank waar je liquid vodka can in. Yeah, that really exists. A tank where you can do vodka and liquid in. Schuermans made it. I've got one. Schuermans, how was it called? I've got the box here. Schuermans Campbelltown. This one. Schuermans Campbelltown. That's have you seen it already?
No.
I'm gonna take it. Wait. Where is it? Here it is.
John, my week's been fine.
Whoa,
I had a
leaking.
funeral on Monday. I
Yeah,
was off
this one.
Tuesday because I was drinking Monday night.
Did you ever?
Yeah, I've seen that, Dimi.
Yeah, that's what. On the bottom you do your liquid, and on top you do. They say soda or a soda drink or something, but I did vodka in it, with harambe in the bottom and vodka on top. Really nice. It's something. I don't see myself walking the street with this.
Nah, it's too big.
Yeah, it looks like a dildo on top of a mud, so it's a little bit strange. But I don't. Sometimes I think the engineers from Schuermans, they have to start changing them. I think some mods are good. I like the Schuermans Sharon Mini, really good mods, really nice how it looks. But then they made the Naboo, almost the same, just a little bit bigger and a little bit rounder. But then they come with something like that, of the S8, the pod system. They brought it out too soon. It doesn't work like it has to be. The liquid doesn't divide right, and you're always pulling one side empty and the other side is still full, and you burn your coil. Then they brought out the carrot pod system. That's then a good one. So they always too fast. Bring it out when it's ready and when it works properly, and don't bring something out just like Smok. They bring out 4 devices every week, and only maybe one of the 4 is a little bit. I don't sell Smok anymore in my shop. Nothing. Not even the baby tanks. I don't sell any Smok anymore. Only the coils for the baby tank, of course, because people want them. But even that, if I could, I wouldn't even sell those.
Yeah,
Really.
John's asking, does it vape good?
The Campbell. Yeah, it vapes. It's not really hard that it vapes. It comes. Wait, I will show. Also a problem. Wait, only one battery. You can't change the wattage or anything. I think my battery is down.
Is it built-in battery or is it replaceable?
Replaceable.
So put a battery in it.
I'm busy. I'm busy. Voila. Battery in it. Ooh, they even put the minus in white. What do you know? So, wait. I will vape. It doesn't really vape really hard. The problem with it is, actually, you vape your liquids. So there's a coil inside, and it vaporizes your liquid. But your liquid has to travel all the way through the tube where the vodka or your drinks is in. And because it travels through, it takes up the flavor of the drink. But the problem is it travels such a long way that the vapor you get in is really thin. It really gets thinned out. It's really, yeah, it's not a really big cloud anymore. It comes, that's what
Has it
I,
got adjustable airflow? Has it
yeah,
got an adjustable airflow?
yeah, you got, you got a little bit. It's on the bottom here. You've got some holes here on the bottom. And there, wait, I'll come a little bit closer. On the bottom, you see those holes, and you can turn a bit and close those holes half closed or something, but not
Try
really a
closing it
good
a wee bit and
airflow.
trying again.
You see, not really taking a. You don't gonna blow clouds with it.
Yeah, so it's not very good at all.
No. That's. I think that was a nightmare or something from one of the engineers, and I think he had a really bad day or something. Because and if you show it to anybody, that you show it or you take pictures of it, always the same reaction. When small and mad.
Yeah, it's not
But
very good at all.
no, it's not good. We'll open a second YouTube. I'm going to your page now. Just, oh wait, I also need the chat from my page. What is that? Wat had ik het doen? Is voor vrouwen die me zagen. Weergeven, jongen. Somebody said it's for women to suck on it. And YouTube held the comment and asked me if I want to allow it or not. Come on!
Hi, I'm going to get this wrong. Eric, who's on my chat.
Yeah?
The top part will cool way too much as well. Switch it will, because it's got that distance to travel.
Yeah.
For people who just logged in, we're running this on two channels, YouTube channels, one on Dimi and one on mine. So we've got two chats going. Dimi's
What is
controlling
gone?
his own chat, and I'm controlling my chat.
I don't understand. I can't get your video anymore. What's that about?
I don't know.
Wait, I'm gonna eat my baby. Come on. Sorry mensen, nou we aan het lullen zijn, maar het is de eerste.
There you go, copy it. Click that link.
Alright, here we are. Now live. Okay. No, video not. Oh, okay. It's starting up. Right. You wanted to say video not available? Nah.
No, because I'm watching mine just now, and it's running fine.
Yeah. No, problem with audio. Start your computer up again. Are you serious? Fuck off, man.
Mute it. Because obviously you'll have the audio coming from me to you through VC.
Yeah.
Which could be doing it.
No. I'm looking at YouTube on my laptop, and VC and OBS is running on my PC. So it can't be that they cross each other or anything. So it's totally divided. But the laptop isn't really a laptop. It's a notebook.
Ah.
Yeah. And okay, it's from Samsung, but it's a really old one. I think it's a year or 12 old or something. So it's really an old. I tried to upload split screen broadcaster, and I wanted to install the latest version, and he said, nah, you only got 31 bytes. You can't turn, and it uploaded an old version of it because the laptop is too old. See, I can't see your show. Why?
I don't know. Eric, I changed it. The link that I posted yesterday doesn't work now because I've deleted it. All because it wouldn't start the stream to that. So I had to remove that altogether so I could do the stream to YouTube. And that's why it's a different link.
Chat no window. Alright, now I've got your chat in a separate window. Put it on the side. take my chat because I'm not following there anymore. All right. Oh, oh yeah. There you go. No, your link. All right. Okay, like the baby tank. No, Ryan, you don't get wasted from it, and you don't have a burnt feeling. It really comes in the throat real easy and really soft. So it doesn't vape really good, actually. It's just a gimmick. And I tried it also with Coca-Cola, and even then, okay, then you taste your own juice with extra Coca-Cola flavor, but do you want that? So, gonna take a mod. Which one? Which one we going to take? Nah, not Umir. Nah. Oh, all my tanks are leaking. Standing still too long. So now I've got the Peacemaker XL RTA on my Lotofo mod, the Flux mod. My Flux works really nice. From the 5 Fluxes I sold in my shop, 4 went broke within a month.
Shocking.
Yeah. Huh? How you feel this thing, man? What the fuck? Huh? How you feel that? Oh. Yeah, the chip is amazing on the small end. John, really. I'm answering on your. All the small end chips are really good. Not really from that mod that I showed you, but all the other mods are. I really like small end. They all work very well and look pretty nice. And it's a nice company. That's also not so easy in China. Huh? I don't see how this works, man. What the fuck? How does the Peacemaker work? Matthias, are you there?
You need help to find out how something works?
Oh, no. Yeah, I got it now. Yeah, I got it. Okay, got it. I tried to open it, the top fill. And when I opened the top fill, the whole cap came off. Every time. Yeah, it's pretty it's a really small edge to grab to, and the problem with it is if your hands are a little bit juicy, you don't have any grip on it. That's not such a good point for it. So have to remember that. Fill it up. It also has a bubble glass. Then it will fit a lot of juice. Oh, that's a big glass. The bubble glass that's in there, pretty big. Oh, I think maybe 7 ml or something. Yeah, it's from what is it? Squid Industries. Not a lot on the box. in big letters on the box, not for sale to minors. Oh, how much of 14-year-olds try to buy my shop? Oh, we've got a school nearby the shop. Oh, how many after school try to come to the shop and try to buy a vape? Huh, it's not possible anymore. And we always have to say, sorry, you're not allowed to buy. And then they're pissed, and then they go in front of our shop, and there they start smoking cigarettes to annoy us. 8 ml. Oh, it fits 8 ml. Geef hem, laatje. Nathan, geef hem. Dimi, welk katoen raad je aan? Boss Device. The best cotton there is for me, it's Boss Device. I don't have a. Oh wait, I have a box here. This one. This is my favorite cotton, especially for RTAs. It really juices nice. It's really it's easy to use, and it's a big box with a lot of cotton in it, and it's cheap. It's only 9.90 for 10 euros for a big box of cotton. So that's my favorite. And I have maybe 30 different cottons here. And yeah, I only have Boss Device I like very much. And oh yeah, Swag also. Swag is also a good cotton. And Cotton Jack also. This is easy cotton, huh? Do you know it, Cotton Jack?
Never used it.
It's like this, huh? With
Oh, it's like the shoelace.
yeah, and the cotton threads and so. But it's
Mm.
pretty well for 3mm coils. It really works nice, and it sucks up juice really good also. So it gives a nice flavor, pretty well. Strange thing is, yesterday? No, Wednesday. Wednesday I used the cotton Wicked Beast. Do you know Wicked Beast? This one. Do you know it?
No, never used it.
In the beginning, when the first year I was vaping, I was always using this on my RDAs, because on RTAs it doesn't suck up juice enough, but for RDAs I really loved this. That was the best for me. Now I didn't use it for a year. Wednesday I put it in an RDA. Damn man, the flavor. It gives.
I use Muji.
Yeah, it gives
That's
such a.
all I use.
Huh?
Muji. That's all I use. I have got.
You hated that swag cotton? No, yo.
Uh,
Swag cotton is really nice.
I've got some of Asvape's
Asphalt. Oh. Okay.
cotton. Never been used.
Ooh. Also with the coils in it, with a bullet with coils in it. Huh? Weren't there 2 coils in it? In the box?
Still in it.
Mm.
Still in it.
Yeah. And
Never
in
used it.
like this. In a little bullet.
Yes.
Yeah.
Still got it. Right. For chat, John, no, I haven't any vape mail, and Dimi's none either. Nathan, RTA or RDA. I don't actually have one that I prefer, because I use both usually. Like,
Also.
I've got the top side with the dread on top, and I've also still got the pickle squeeze with the ring ward on top, sitting next to me. At the moment I'm trying to use this as much as I can, because I'm testing it to review it on Sunday.
Did you buy it or did they send it to you?
No, I bought it.
I got it in the shop also, but I already reviewed the tank. I think I already reviewed the tank, and I'm. But don't you have a problem with that device? If you put it straight up, it almost falls over with the rubbers on the bottom. It doesn't need much, huh?
It doesn't need much, but it's still okay.
Yeah.
If I put it on the vape mat,
Yeah.
it's easier to knock over than what it is if I put it on the table itself.
On the table it is better.
Yes.
Yeah.
If it's a flat surface,
I don't think it's a good idea, the 2 rubbers on the bottom. I don't think it's a good idea. It falls over too easily.
I think they've rounded the bottom too much.
Yeah.
And that's what's causing it to be able to fall over easier, because they have rounded it.
Yeah, that's why I didn't take it for myself the mod.
Other than that, it's fine.
Does it fire fast?
Yes.
Yeah? Alright. I'm not impressed at this moment from the Peacemaker, from the taste of it. It doesn't give the flavor I want. Because using this flavor now. Raspberry, awesome raspberry from Flavor Boss. And normally it has a pretty good, a pretty intense flavor. And I'm vaping it in this and it tastes like water. Really? I don't taste anything. It looks like can't talk anymore. It looks like I'm vaping base. Just only base.
So it's not very good then?
Nah, I don't really like it now. Yeah, Nathan. Wait, I'm gonna answer on the chat. Ja, Nathan, ja, de dingen, de lange. Ja, die nou langs geweest al met de dingen, hè? Met de Frank. Het was gezellig in de shopping daar. Stuur me maar eens een PM'tje wazigen, dat is goed. Alright.
Hi Jim, nice to join it. Nice of you to join us.
Jimmy K! He's from my vape crew. He's also a reviewer, huh? He does rhythm reviews and YouTube reviews. He gets more stuff than us.
Probably.
Yeah, because he does reviews on a Dutch, written reviews on a Dutch forum. And Heaven Gifts can send them, because in Holland they can order online. Huh? And I ask Heaven Gifts, and they say, we can't send you anything because in Belgium they can't order. So if you order enough, you can get that stuff. Yeah. If I pay enough, I can get stuff. I don't pay for anything.
I do. Because it's stuff that I want to review.
For me, it's a rule. Sometimes last time I bought the thing, the bonsai I bought, but normally I don't buy anything because if they don't send it, I don't review it.
If I like the look at it, I'll buy it.
Yeah, I don't want to give money on my vape stuff because I got so much vape stuff, and if I give money on it, my wife kills me.
Nah.
Yeah, for sure. Gonna
you do what I do and you say you got it sent free.
Yeah. But she has my bank card. She knows what I'm. Yeah.
That's your problem.
That's my problem. Yeah. If you are a bad boy, yeah, you get punished for it.
Nathan, yes, I do have slow mode on chat.
Slow mode?
Yes.
Top side these days. Except me, I've also got the top side, but I'm still waiting on the top side dual. They're gonna send it to me, and I didn't have anything. I see every reviewer has it, and they said it 3 weeks ago. Yeah, I will send it to you. Didn't get anything. Yeah, they're gonna send me 3 mods. They've got 3 new mods, Dovpo, and they're all gonna send it to me. And didn't got anything. So after Chinese New Year, wait. But I think I can't go to China this year, so it's a shame.
Eric, I can't do that because it's usually her that signs for it, and I usually open everything downstairs, and she wants to know what I'm getting. The next parcel that I get should be my new camera and lens.
Yeah, I also need a new lens for close-ups. I don't like it. My lens isn't really good for really fine close-ups, so I also.
What camera have you got?
Canon 800D.
Alright.
With the lens is the EFS 18135 millimeters image stabilizer, and how it's, I don't know. My boss gave it to me, and I was happy that I got a good camera, and that's it, man. I can't work with it very well. I can't take pictures with it. The problem is that if I want to take a photo, it never wants to take a picture. He always said, no. Every time I push the button, he said, no, and I go far, click, and it takes a picture where I don't want it. So I've got problems taking pictures with a camera like that. Give me my phone. Ja, ik werk maandag, Nathan, en dan stond ik alleen. Dat zijn de goede dagen. The days I'm alone in the shop, those are the good days. I'm gonna take something.
Well, I've got the Canon M50 coming with, is it the 14-55 lens?
Yeah?
Plus I've got, I'm going to get this wrong, I think it's a 28 macro lens
Yeah?
for it as well coming.
Oh, that's nice. You ordered it online?
Yes.
Oh, so. So at the moment I don't have any money for it, so I have to look. I have to watch my money at the moment.
Well, I bought it from, where did I get it from? A company in China.
A company in China, probably. Is there
Yes.
anything else?
When did I order it? I can't even remember. But it was shipped the other day, so I should get it this week coming.
Yeah, normally it's if they ship it with Express, DHL Express, it's 3 days with us. But if they ship it with the normal DHL, it takes 3 weeks.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take something. Wait a second. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Oh, top side. Take something else too. Right back, right back.
Right. No, John, it's not USPS, it's Yodel off the mall. It had to be them.
I'm back. I'm back.
Right, Nathan, bye. See you next week, hopefully.
Next week, who's gone?
Nathan.
I'm off to bed. Okay. Nathan, Sloppo, yeah, has to work also tomorrow in the shop, so. Yeah, he works on Saturday. He works also in a vape shop. But in a, in how do you call it? In a company with with almost 30 vape shops. Damn shop, it's called.
Damn shop.
Damn shop. You've got 3 big vape companies in Belgium. That's Damp Shop, Vapor Shop, and Damp Winkel. And then you've got all sorts of smaller ones with 3, 4 shops. But they have over 20 shops, I think. Vapor Shop and Damp Shop. But Damp Shop is more a shop for the beginner. With the small devices, they don't have the high-end stuff.
Hi AFC, this is the first show and is going to be every Friday night, hopefully at 8:30. It's on 2 YouTube channels, on my own and Dimi's, so we've got 2 charts running, which makes it a wee bit harder.
Nathan says on my chat, his shop, Damp Shop, is like the McDonald's of the vape shops.
So, because we've got 2 chats going, I'm watching my chat, or the chat on my channel, and Dimi's watching the chat on his channel.
I'm watching both.
Yeah, but you're watching your own. So we may answer questions from each of the chats, and you may not see the person actually putting it in.
Yeah,
just so you're aware of it.
If you have to put both channels open. Then you see on the one channel you see me on the left and you on the right, and the other channel you see you on the left and me on the right.
Right, I'm going to be back just now.
Are you going? Where are you going? Where are you going? Oh, Mark is gone. Damn. Alright, waar gaan wij over klappen? Ik heb een topside hier ook. Also got the top side. But I want to ask all of you something. What do you think of this mod? Wait. Whoa! There's a battery inside. What do you think of this mod? The ET. It's a really big one. See? A handful. Thing is a really big mod, but only one battery. If I had less juicy hands, I can get it open. Oh my god. Juicy hands. Take a paper. Papiertje. Oh, I'm always looking at my PC. It's not really good. I'm gonna change my camera. Wait a second. Sorry, everybody. Gonna try to put it a little bit more here. All right, that's better than I look at the camera. That's better. So, okay, Mark, I just asked him, what do you think? Do you know it, first of all?
I'll go.
You got one?
No, didn't like it. Didn't want it.
Me neither. We have it in the shop. I ordered 3 of them or 4 of them. One for me, but didn't sell one.
Yeah.
And even I don't understand why they built a bigger mod like this with only one 18650 battery. And also it's a really big mod if you compare it to the top side. You see, it's really a big mod, and you can only fit 22 on it because of the lip here at the back. Only 22 fits on it, and then it's a mod more than a handful, and then with a small tank on top. It's really strange.
Yeah, it's still fugly.
It's something strange, but yeah, I wanted it because, yeah, strange things. I want it in my collection. Huh? Oh my hands are
I
so.
would be too embarrassed to go out with that.
I don't go out with that. It's in my collection, and it never comes out of it. So I never use it. Never. I put the Ghoul RDA on it because it's a 22, and okay, it's the only thing that fits on it a little bit. Okay.
Yeah, John, they probably could fit a 21700 in that easily.
Yeah. Wait. Opening it up, huh? But I think it only takes 18650, huh? Yeah, it only takes 18650. Huh? Qualified 48 battery. If you look at the inside, look. Can you read it? What is it?
Yeah.
I don't understand. They say qualified as a 40 amp battery. Which battery? There isn't a battery inside of it.
There's no battery that
No,
would do 40 amp 18650 anyway. That I can.
That was I thinking. So it's really abnormally timely replacement of the. I don't understand what they put on the inside of the mod. Really. And then only 80 watts for such a big device. Yeah. But one thing, you get a protector with it. They give you, then you have a really nice golden mat, and they give you an ugly rubber piece to put around it.
That makes it worse.
Yeah, that makes it even worse. Really. But it's easier to hold in your hand. Ugly. Yeah, Thierry, you're right. Ugly. Oh, Christophe Mallet on my chat. He he won the oh my god, how is the auction for I did an auction for 2 APV Lab Raya mods. Do you know them? The Raya mods?
Yeah.
APV. I did an auction for 2 of them. One stainless and one dragon dragon scale colored. And Christoph, he won it. He won the auction for 70 euro. So that was a really good deal for him. Because normally it's 165. No, yeah, 189. Normally it is for the stainless, and he bought it from me for 70, a new one. So good deal.
That's all right.
Yeah, but I have to make some promotion for the APVs. I took them in a year and a half ago in the shop. I bought from APV straight on 50 to sell, but nobody in Belgium knows APV Lab. Nobody. And everybody
Yeah,
buys
so-
perks and everything, but nobody buys APV because they don't know it. But every time, if someone sells it, or like now, if I do an auction for it and somebody has it, everybody loves it and doesn't want to use anything else anymore. Really nice mods.
That's just it. If people didn't ken the company, they'll know buy your stuff.
Yeah. Now I'm starting to promote it on Facebook and YouTube and doing some
Everything.
giveaways.
Right, John and Jim, yes, it is good that they've actually marked it in the fight so people can see it. Because there's nothing worse than having a black mod and they've just put a raised bit on for the plus and minus. It should definitely be clearly marked. Even with the red cross inside the mod, that still helps you.
Yeah, I think that's important too, and a lot of companies forget that.
Yes.
A lot of and every reviewer says it in every review, and still they forget it. I think it's just stubborn. You're just being stubborn. What time is it? Well, 11:30.
10:30.
11:30.
Yeah, where you are.
Yeah.
10:30 where I am.
Yeah, I know. But with me, all the people have to stay up very late to see us.
Yeah, for you, not for me.
Mm-hmm.
It's still quite early yet.
Yeah. Give one to me and I buy your cotton. Give one to me? What one to me and I buy your cotton? What? Walsing Damper, what are you saying? Give one to me. What do I have to give to you? The APV lab or the ugly mod?
Probably the ugly mod.
Yeah. Same post on the same time, John.
Yeah, that was about the battery being in fight.
Yeah.
Battery indicators.
Yeah, that's the only good one on the mod. That ugly mod, give it to me. You wish. And that's part of my collection. Come to the shop and you can buy one really cheap. We can't give promotions in Belgium on vape stuff, but
Yeah.
we changed.
Yeah, John, there is a lot of people who have eye problems.
Yeah.
So they should be making it so people can see it clearly.
Yeah, I think so too. And and I don't understand why every company still doesn't do it, because it isn't difficult to put a little bit of white on it, and every time some company brings out a mod and it isn't in white, every reviewer talks about it. So I don't understand why they.
I don't know.
Huh? You don't?
I don't know.
I always, if it isn't clearly in white, I always say, because okay, if you're in a light area like I'm sitting here, you can see it clearly. But if you're outside or in the evening and you have to change your batteries, you can't even see how your batteries have to fit. And I think it's really important.
So you're not happy with that?
No, I can't see that. If it's a little dark, I can't. It isn't that difficult to put a white stripe in it or a white plus.
Yeah.
Okay, wait. You know what they say? I already asked some companies, and you know what the answer was? It's too expensive.
Mm-hmm.
That's their answer. If they have to put a little bit of white in it, it's too expensive. Because I asked Umir, because Umir gave me the rudder mod, and they even also didn't do it. And I asked them, and for them it's too expensive to put color in there. It costs a lot of money.
It's because they would have to pay somebody to
Yeah,
stand there and just put the white paint
yeah,
on it.
right. So that's the And have you ever been in a vape factory?
Nope.
I went to Watofo's factory. It's really crazy, huh? You, they were making the recurve RDA at the moment there in the company, and there were sitting 20 Chinese in a row on a long table, three rows behind each other. So 3 rows from 20 people. The 60 people were sitting there. 5 people in a white jacket were. Everybody did one thing: put an O-ring in, give it to the next. Put the drip tip on, give it to the next. Put one screw in, give it to the next. And after 5 people, there was sitting one in a yellow jacket. And he looks at the other, what the other did for work, if they did their work good. Is it good? He gives it to the next one in white, and they start the next screw in. And so it goes through the 3 long tables, and at the end, the package is finally finished. So 60 people work at one RDA. You can't imagine that in Europe. You can't pay for that. An RDA would cost what? €1,000? Just on labor.
Probably.
Yeah, so how does those Chinese, it's really crazy. They're in Shenzhen also. The streets, six lanes wide, each side, 6 lanes. The boardwalk, 7 meters wide. So the width of the street is really wide. You can't you barely see the other side of the road. And on every corner there's a Chinese with a brush cleaning up the streets. On every corner, really. Eh? Under every tree in the street there's a Chinese. All the leaves, putting them together. Another leaf falls. He swipes it up. Really, it's real crazy. Labor is so cheap in China. Actually, it really works because everything is pretty cheap there. Also, so they get paid not much, but they all live in small apartments. They don't have to pay a lot for it, and the company pays for the rest of it. So actually, it's not so bad in China. All the streets are really clean. Everything is, Also the skyscrapers. I was in New York a week before. I went to Shenzhen, and I was in New York. And the only thing I thought when I was in New York, it's a dirty city. People aren't friendly, and the skyscrapers aren't really so special. That was what I thought when I came from New York. I went to Shenzhen. Man, I was amazed. The skyscrapers in New York, you got skyscrapers in Manhattan, and that's it. The rest is one or two floors, and that's it. In Shenzhen, you got a whole city, really a huge city, only skyscrapers. And at night, all the skyscrapers in the center are lighted with LED lights and everything, and light shows every night. It's really so crazy, huh? Really.
But everything's a lot cheaper over there.
Yeah, but everything is so big. Even the expo there. You know Birmingham. Birmingham is the biggest expo in Europe. One of the biggest expos. If you take the expo in Shenzhen, that's Birmingham 5 times. At least 5 times. The last day,
every single company there.
Every single company is there, and even liquid companies from China, and all things we don't know here. Companies we never heard of. It was really amazing. And if you go out of the expo, one day we went out and we went the wrong way. We had to go left and we went right. And my boss said, "Oh, we go around, no problem." 45 minutes before we were around the expo, just walking around it. Really. Yeah, it was crazy. What ought to say? Yeah, it should be a standard. Left battery goes up, and yeah, I also think so. It should be a standard for the batteries. Every time the left battery is minus up and the right plus up or something. That's a good idea. Eric, that's a good idea. Mag de plus make my chat somebody says make the plus and the minus white with Tipex. If you buy it.
That's probably what some of them would do anyway.
Ja. Ja, was ik heb een ding gezien. Oh yeah. I will read the PM. Somebody sends me a personal message. And he sent it out through Instagram.
Instagram.
Ja. Hey, Dimi, Amerika gaat via...
Jim, I'm not by the way, Jim. No one I go to is Expo, both May and October. My May one's booked, paid for. All I need is spending money on fuel.
I don't have a ticket. I don't have anything yet for Birmingham.
Not got my ticket for Birmingham yet.
Yeah, but I don't even have a hotel, nothing. I don't know if I can go. I don't think my boss will let me. It's there's a little tension in the shop. Let me say, a little tension. So I don't think I can go this year to a lot of expos, or I have to pay it myself, and that costs a lot of money. My wife won't let me.
I booked my hotel back in October.
Yeah.
When I come home on the Monday night for the expo, I booked my hotel.
Yeah, I better do that too, but I didn't have the money then because I wanted to be in the same hotel, but probably it's full. It's over. It's booked already now.
I don't know. I've not checked it for a while.
Probably. I always book last minute. Also, when we went to Shenzhen last year, we had to leave. What was it? The 13th of April or something. We got our visa for China the 12th, the day before we left, and we booked our hotel 2 weeks before we left. So my boss is always, it will be all right. It will be all right. And then the last minute, whoa, big panic.
No. I'll stick to the Vapor Expo and that's it.
No, I like to go to Paris. I went twice to Paris, but Paris is too crowded for me. It's the venue is too small for the amount of people there are. So Paris, it was good for 2 times, and I don't go there again. I want to go next year to Stuttgart, or this year to Stuttgart. I would like to go. It's also a pretty big expo. I would like to see that. And one time I want to go to the expo in Moscow, to Russia, to see all the Russian neck mods and everything. That I would like to go to Moscow. And then, of course, yeah, America. Okay, but not New York. New York is too small. That was good for once, but the venue is way too small. There are maybe 40 or 50 vendors max. So it's really small. It wasn't good. But
I went to Vape Fest over here.
Yeah?
Not last year, year before. There must have been, 30, 40 stalls just. It was outside in a field. And it was mainly all juice.
Okay, yeah, there was also in New York. It was almost only juice. Maybe 3 or 4 companies from hardware. And the rest was juice. I got some great juices from there, but I can't find them anywhere except in America, and I can't order them in the shop. You know it? You see it? Cold brew. Nitro's cold brew coffee. Man, best coffee there is. Really, you got coffee with vanilla bean, coffee with almond cappuccino, and coffee with macchiato caramel. That one. Ha! Really, it took me an hour or 2, and the bottle was empty. It's way too good. Yeah, it's because of that I started vaping coffees and macchiatos and everything. I've got another one too. Yeah, that's a Malaysian macchiato coffee. That was in my giveaway, in one of the boxes of the giveaway, and somebody won it. And before I put it in the box. I looked at the juices again, and oh, a macchiato coffee. Ah, sorry, you don't get this one. And I put another bottle in it, and I kept it for myself.
That's terrible doing that.
Yeah, I know. It was a box with 4 juices from Malaysia, and I put one other one in it. Also a coffee, but just a coffee. And the macchiato it stayed with me. the last days, I really vape a lot of macchiato coffee and drink a lot of macchiato coffee. I never drunk it before I vaped it. I first vaped macchiato, and I fell in love with it. And now I bought it in the shop, and I start drinking it too. So vaping does good things.
Yeah. What's the taste of it? You've never tasted it before. If you go around tasting all the juices, I don't. Because I don't buy pre-made juices anymore.
No, me neither.
I try and mix them.
No, I don't make my juices anymore. Before I made them myself, but from the 10 I made, maybe 3 or 4 I could vape all day, and all the rest was still standing here. So I don't do, and I've got a whole box full of aromas, and from Capella, every flavor from Capella is in my box on the left here. But yeah, I think I started to make a little notebook with recipes, and I think I've got a recipe or 25 recipes. And in the beginning, I vaped them, all were good, but after a week, it bored me. So yeah, and now I think it's too much of a work to mix it, let it stand for 2 weeks. I don't have the patience. I also have a yogurt maker, so it goes faster. It heats up the juice. It mixes faster, and I only put it in there for an hour or 12, and the day after I vape it. I can't wait till it's steeped for 3 weeks. Okay, the juices will be better then, but I don't have the patience for it.
Yeah, Jim's asking you a question in my chat.
Yeah, I see it. Oh, Jim. Could not get time of work of repairing like Jim. Oh, cold brew aromas. Oh yeah. Where Jim? Where do they have them? It looks really as well. Oh, Expo is the best one. Mark, the Manchester look really good as well. In Manchester also one. Oh. You need a bad boy, Dimi? Huh? Why do I need a bad boy? I don't know. What does it mean with you need a bad boy? John, what do you mean?
When you were talking about not going to expos and that.
You being a bad boy. Yeah, I've been a bad boy, John. Yeah, no, okay. It cycles through. Yeah, I've been a really bad boy for the last 6 months. So now I'm sitting on the wounds. Was ik het dapper? Topwaardigen of zoiets, tweewaardigen wel een berichtje. Aachen, 11 and 12. 11 and 12. When is Birmingham? April? May. Is it 11 and 12? Is it 11 and 12 May?
No.
No, okay. Then it's in Aachen.
It's from Friday the 3rd to Sunday the 5th.
Oh. Okay.
And I'll be there from the Thursday to the Monday.
I would like to go there as long as I'm gonna ask my boss again next week. And then China is I ask him every week. I ask it every week. Do we go to Birmingham? Can I go to Birmingham? And do we go to China? And then last week he didn't even answer me. So, but I keep asking. Shenzhen is in April. I think the 14 and 15 April. That's really close to each other again. I was invited to Shanghai Was it Shanghai? I think Shanghai Expo. I was invited to. I even got my tickets for free. I even got my hotel for free. I only had to pay for the plane, for the flight over there. I looked it up. It was over €1,000. I thought, oh, thank you, but can't go that. But they even wanted to pay my hotel and everything. It was from the IC where I went in Shenzhen, and they invited me to come to the IC in Shanghai. But yeah, I don't have money. So I really hope my RDA sells 1,000,000 times or so.
AFC, the best day to go is a Saturday if you want it to be crowded and loud. If you just want to go for freebies, a Sunday,
Yeah.
because some of the companies will just give stuff away, so they're not shitting it back to wherever they came from.
But if you don't have a shop, if you don't work for a shop, or if you aren't a reviewer, they don't give you a lot. Huh?
On the Sunday they do.
Yeah.
Wait. Yeah.
Isn't it all? You can buy it. You can buy it cheaper. They don't give a lot away to.
Some of them give them away, like juices, and you get loads of juice on the Sunday.
I don't go for juices on expos anymore. The first time I came back from Birmingham, I had a small suitcase with me and a big one. I came back, the big one was full of juice. Full. I had trouble on the airport. They opened my suitcase. What the fuck is this? It was full of juices and hardware. Full of it. But last year I didn't take any juices anymore. I had a closet here full of juices. I give them all away. All away. Every time somebody comes to me, oh, you take some juice with you. Take it. Yeah. So.
We're going to try and get a sponsor for the show.
Yeah.
Get a company to sponsor us for giveaways.
That would be nice. I will send some mails. I was planning to next week to all my business cards. I have such a pile of business cards. I'm gonna send them all a mail again. The week after Chinese New Year, just not next week, but the week after. I'm gonna send them all. All their inboxes full. They're gonna know who I am again.
Hi, Graham.
Hey, Graham.
I'm a bit late to the show, but hi.
I'm gonna take another month. Wait, right back. What? What? I want to vape different things. Where is it?
See, if you had the mod sitting behind you, you could just turn around and pick one up.
Is it to me? What are you saying?
Yes, it's to you.
What did you say?
I said if you had your mods at the back of you can just turn around and pick one
Yeah,
up.
I know, but it's too much in my closet. I put it some mods behind me, but not enough.
Turn your desk around so your mods are on camera at all times.
Yeah, I know, but my room isn't that big. It isn't always that easy. Oh, where is it? Where the fuck is it? Oh, yeah, and it's better if you can't find it either then. Oh, putting some batteries in. There's that. What do we got? I'm right back, huh?
Yeah, Graham, the program that I was using to stream to YouTube wasn't streaming it to the link that I shared. So I had to cancel that, the event sort of thing, and then just do it normal. So may have to do that every week instead of putting a link in. So you can just click the link to go to it. You'll just have to come along to my YouTube channel and click the video itself. It's a wee bit of a pain, but it's all trial and error at the moment. So at the moment I've got one running on my channel and Dimi's got one running on his channel. So there's two chat windows. I've got both open, so is Dimi, so we can see both chats.
I'm back.
About time.
What do you think of the new Battlestar?
No got it.
Yeah, what do you think of the squonk system with the pump?
Seen it before.
Yeah, with Asmodeus.
Yes.
Yeah. I think it works, huh? It works. The good thing is it pulls every juice out of the bottle. Everything. It goes fully empty. But the pump system, man, you have to pump 5 times before the juice starts coming. Every time is different. The one time you push 5 times before the juice comes. The other time you push once and you've got a flood. So it's really hard to control that. It works and it's good. It works like it has to be, but sometimes, and especially the RDA, I asked them, I think a month or 4 ago, do you want me to design an RDA for Schuermans? And I got the answer, no, we're not planning to make an RDA. And now they bring out the Battlestar Squonk mod with the old Battlestar RDA. The same deck with bottom airflow on a Squonk mod.
Yeah.
They really need to take new designers. Me or something. I've got, I think, 3 ideas still on paper to send to China. 3 decks I've got in my head. One other RDA and then an RTA in my head and an RDTA. Well, yeah, RDTA you can make of every build deck. Huh?
Yeah.
The one I'm gonna bring out now, I really would like to make an RDTA also from it with the same deck and an RTA also. But I don't know if I think first they have to see how this one sells and then maybe I get the opportunity for another one. Maybe.
That's it. You just have to wait to see what happens when it's released.
I'm a little bit scared of showing it already, so I don't think Umir would like me to show it already. I would love to show it to you, but not in the live show. That's a little bit of a problem, I think.
Yeah, you want to keep that hush hush until it's released.
Yep. Yeah, especially with China. They copy everything.
Yes.
Yeah, and the build deck I made, it doesn't exist already. So what Tofo said, it looked like a velocity deck. It doesn't look like that. All right. I love my Lyra. This one I bought. In Birmingham in the expo last year. I'm in love with that one. I saw that on a review from Mike Fabe, and since I saw that, I thought I really had to have that. But you couldn't buy it in Belgium. Nowhere.
Mine's just standing up on my shelf.
You got the same?
Yeah.
Oh, I really love it. I love it that, with the Ultim, and I think it looks great, and especially with the, I always have it in a combo with Manta Mount Along. But do you? I had to ask you. RDA, yeah, I know Christophe. Christophe already saw my RDA. I chatted with him and he saw how it is. What is this? Link cold brew. All right, the link to cold brew. Yeah, but it's
You've
ordinary.
eaten some dinner at this time of night, John. That's a bit late. That means we're coming for work.
Uh, what's that? Sorry, guys. I was just eating some dinner. I'm still here. Oh, no problem. Johnny's really active, so you're the most active here. One of the most active. So I'm already happy that we've got a lot of viewers. How much do you have? Because I can't see mine actually.
You've got 3 watching, and I've got 11. If you're in,
Oh, now
if
10.
you're watching,
Yeah,
post something in chat.
that we know you're
Please.
watching. And ask something at us. Ask something. Doesn't matter what. I do everything.
There's no stupid question.
Nope. And ask us something to do something or so. If you want us to do something.
Yeah.
How worse can
300
it
watts
be?
or something. Don't think I've got a mod that'll do that.
Oh, I only got 4 watches now. That's strange. What the fuck? Only 4 on my channel. That's not.
Yeah.
If I go live on my Facebook, oh, I don't understand. Why does he do that? All right. It's already midnight here. So, and a lot of people have got to work. A lot of people in my Facebook group they are all working in a vape shop and everything. So yeah, they have to work tomorrow. I don't.
What a shame. I'm not.
Me neither. Saturday is my only day off, so I only got Wednesday afternoon and Saturday are my only days I've got free. Even Sunday I work in the from 9 to 11. From 9 to 1 I work on Sunday also, so the shop is open.
I only work Monday to Friday.
I work Monday, Tuesday full days, Wednesday only from 10 to 12. Thursday, Friday full day, Saturday I'm free, Sunday from 9 to 1, and I'm alone in the shop. So yeah, and Monday I'm also alone in the shop. Most of the time, my colleague my colleague only comes from 11 o'clock. I open the shop at 10, and he comes at 11. Half past 11. Most of the time he's a little bit late, but he comes late and he keeps the shop open until 6:30, and I leave at 5:30, except Monday. Monday I open the shop at 10 and I stay till 6:30 because I'm alone. And he's alone on Saturday, and he opens Saturday at 11 and closes at 6. Yeah.
Right, John, no, I've not got the new one. I don't know if I'm going to get it. Graham, mine's is still sitting in its box. I haven't even touched it yet.
What new one?
The new modified mod.
Oh yeah. Oh, I've got it in the shop. It looks nice. It really looks nice. The new one from Modified. I already sold I think 4 in the shop now, and everybody's really happy with it, really. And some actually starter vapors who before was vaping with a swag and a small device, and they all buy the Modified because they all think it's really looking great. It's all the Modifieds got a classy look, I think. Even the red one from the new, it's really nice. Red and black, and how they made it, it's just perfect. The how the design is, how the color matching, everything is perfect. The screen is good. The menu is easy. So yeah, I think I'm gonna the new Modifieds. I also want it one of these weeks. So if I order a new one for the shop, if the last one is sold and I order a new one, I think I'm gonna order one for me too. Because I'm in love with this Modified, so the next one I have to have. But I'm afraid I'm gonna pay. I have to pay for it. Okay, I only pay wholesale price, but still then. Please subscribe to both of us, Mark and Mabili. Nightbot. Who's Nightbot? Is that you?
No, Nightbot's a program that you use that can put stuff up for you if you want. You can set commands for it to do certain stuff.
Oh.
Etc. Etc.
Never heard of it. No, I learned so much.
I hope it does actually pick up a wee bit with viewers regarding doing regular shows.
All right.
John, yes, most people do watch on TVs. I don't know if you can actually comment through a TV or not, or if you have to do it on your phone, computer, or whatnot.
That I have to ask my daughter. She would probably know. Yeah.
So you can answer that next week then.
Yeah, I can answer that next week. My daughter is 11 and she knows. I'm sure of that. She knows everything about social media and online and chatting. And my daughter is 11 and she speaks fluently German, fluently English already, and now she's learning herself Danish. Because she has a friend on the chat and she wants to talk with him, and now she's learning herself Danish. So
it's not too bad.
No, and she picks it up fast, because English too. She was always chatting in German because her real dad is German, and she always chatted on German sites and everything. And once there was on a game, I don't know which one, there was an American guy. And she really started talking with him, and she really liked him. It took 1 week, and she spoke fluently English. Really, on a week, real crazy. And she never talks it to us, because if we hear it, she stops talking. And if we are behind the door and she doesn't know, yeah, she talks fluently English, German also, real crazy. I'm jealous about it. But she can't speak Roman languages like French or Spanish or Italian. She hates. She can't speak it. She hates it, and she doesn't understand a word of it. But if it's you got Roman and what's the other called? What's English and Dutch and German languages? How you call it? Come on. I don't even know it in Dutch. Damn! Romance. Schuermans. No. German. How do you say it in English? The languages. How do you call it? The thing. How do you call it? English and German and Dutch are all in the same group of languages. How do you call it?
Foreign languages.
Not foreign languages. Not.
They are.
Yeah. Okay. They are foreign languages, but you've got. We say Germaanse talen and Roman languages. You've got the Roman languages and the German language. I don't know.
I speak one language and that's English and that's it.
That's it? Start to learn Dutch, huh?
No.
We're going to learn your Dutch in this show, man. From now on, we speak Dutch.
No, I've lost it. Who was it? Jim, no, I don't have the new Omer Wasp RTA yet.
They make quality mods, Dimi. They work fantastic. Oh yeah, they really do. Modified. Foreign is right. Nah, it's not right, foreign. Because Italian and Spanish and French are also foreign languages, but they're Roman languages. And I don't know. No, I'm gonna look it up. Fuck it. I'm breaking my head about it, so I'm gonna look it up. Google Translate.
You've got the internet straight in front of you for you to check.
Yeah. What's that? Link to the cold brew. Okay, I already opened it. Germaanse talen. All right, in English, Germanic languages. Germanic languages, they call it. Damn, it was that easy.
Foreign to me.
They say then Mark goes crazy when I only talk in Dutch. Yeah.
Yeah, I just ignored you.
Uh, I speak English. I try to speak English. I only speak Dutch and a little bit of English, and I understand German, and I understand a little bit of French, but I don't speak them.
Nah, I don't understand anything except English.
Oh no, I understand German, no problem. I can understand, but I don't know every word to say it myself in German. That's a problem, but I understand everything. And French, oh, I hate French. I went to after school. I didn't finish my school, but afterwards I did. I think I took 4 courses of French to learn French, and I don't speak a word. French isn't my thing. All right.
That's a bit expensive for a TV, John. I take it it's a big 60, 70-inch telly that you've got.
What? I paid £1,200. Damn. £1,200.
Yeah,
That's €1,800. Damn. That's a lot. That's gonna be a big TV.
yeah. High Street Sweeper. Yeah, it is debatable if it's English. It's actually more Scottish than English, which makes it hard for English people to understand me. I don't know if it's a good thing or not.
Well, I understand everything now, so it isn't that difficult. You get used to your English. Give it a few months, and I speak Scottish too. It's gonna be a Scottish show then. Ah. Oh. 20 milligrams of elements. Oh. Honey roasted tobacco from Element. I vape it in every mount-along device I've got. The same juice. Honey roasted tobacco. I don't vape anything else in mount-along. That's my cigarette.
I've only got my Schuermans, my frozen pond.
I never frozen. Ugh, I never vape any menthol. Nothing.
And I use my Dragon Dream in my pod for first thing in the morning. And that's it.
Where I also got. Where did I put it? I've got a spot systems. This is most of the time one of my favorites. The Orion.
I do have that.
Is that? Yeah. Heisenberg. Ah! Oh man, I hate it. Damn, I hate it.
But I've not used much of it.
Nah, oh man, Heisenberg. It's so popular in the shop, and I really hate. I don't understand it. Ugh, I think it's disgusting. When I just started vaping, it was the third juice they wanted to give me. I went to the shop and I said a good juice, and they gave me Heisenberg, a little bottle. I took one pull, I throw the coil away, I cleaned up my tank, and I throw the bottle away. Never again. Huh? Ah, disgusting. I hate how do you call it in English? Anise? Or
Aniseed.
I hate it.
That's alright for when you've got vapour tongue.
Uh,
Can you taste nothing?
And the only thing now I've got vapor tongue with is Harambe. My Harambe. If I vape it now, it tastes like water. I don't taste anything anymore. It's just, it looks like bass. Really strange. And I vape different things. But yeah, Harambe, it was my all-day vape for a year and a half. And now, it doesn't taste anymore like, it doesn't taste like it has to be.
John, that one's made by Vape Wave. Or Vape Waves. I can't even mind where I got it. I think I got it at Expo. That's a shortfall,
Oh,
and it's not too bad.
yeah, I vaped it from Vampire, but I don't like Vampire. It's the same as Pink Man. There was a third juice I started vaping. I bought it from somebody who made it himself, Pink Man, and I vaped one bottle of it, and I can't smell it anymore. If I smell it, I have to throw up. Nah, oh nah, nah. But I've got that with a lot of juices. I can vape a juice one bottle, but I can't vape two bottles. That's after one bottle, most of the juices I'm tired of it. Did you try the Red
No,
Magic already from Illusion?
no,
Also
I
good.
don't try juices.
No?
No,
Why?
not unless I can get them in concentrate.
Why?
Costs too much. It's
Okay,
cheaper to make clean.
I understand. How much do you vape in a day? Tea juice. Tea juice red aster. Also such a thing I can't vape.
I've had some of that.
Uh,
I'm positive I bought the concentrate off it.
yeah, but the problem is with me, every juice, I can vape some fresh menthol or colada, but it, it has to be low mint, like the new 12 monkeys. That's the maximum of freshness I can take. If it's more, nah, not for me. I like uh, a juice that's pretty sweet, but with a flavor that's not too intense. It's a balance. If the flavor is too intense, I like it for a pull or 10, and then it's finished. I got it also with this one. Also from Flavor Boss. Awesome raspberry, but sweet. I got the normal awesome raspberry. That's already sweet, but this is too sweet. If you vape this and you take a pull or 10, your tongue on the back starts tinkling from the sugar. Really.
But that's the good thing about concentrates. You can put in more concentrate if you want, or less.
That's
So if you
true.
don't like a strong menthol, you just put less in.
Yeah,
And it's good
but
that
I
way.
only made my own juices with I like the best selling juice in the world is good in a pot. Nah, nah, nah. Hi Jerry. Oh, another one. Kun je hier nog wat Pinkman staan als je wilt? No thanks. No Pinkman for me. No, I only made my own juices with Capella flavors. I mixed them myself. I never made it with a vampire pre-made aroma or with a fizzy or anything. I only use Capella and TPA. That's why I stopped doing it. It was too much work. If you take a vampire aroma, you just put it together, you shake it, and you vape it. Okay, but I don't like those juices. So I'm really a difficult person for juice. I try a lot of juices. I vape a lot of different juices. But yeah, I only got 2 or 3 juices I can vape all day, and all the rest. Now I also vape a lot of CBD. Now in Belgium, it's for a moment it's not illegal anymore. So it's they're opening they're in Belgium. They're opening a lot of CBD shops, and
So
the shop goes open. They say, yeah, it's legal to open a CBD shop. They open it. Next day, cops come, get everything out. It's illegal, and then they go in process against them, and then it's legal again. And then a judge says, nah, not legal. And we have to put it away from the counter in the back room. And 2 days later, they go in process again, and we can put it on the counter again. Every week it changes.
but if they're opening up CBD shops, that means that they won't ban it again because there'll be too many shops.
Yeah, they're in every big city now. They're opening CBD shops, and even with the CBD flower, everything with actually it looks like cannabis, but CBD cannabis, CBD hash they all sell, CBD crystals. they sell everything now in those shops. So the strange thing is, cannabis is forbidden in Belgium, but you can buy now cannabis with only CBD and no THC. So it's
Yeah.
and then my question is then, what are you gonna do if cops hold you on the road or something, and they find that in your pocket? It looks like normal cannabis. I don't think cops gonna believe it's just CBD. I don't think so.
Nah.
So
They'll
it's a
one in
real
jail.
it's a real gray area. But the liquids, well, I vape liquids on 200 and 500 mg. That's not bad. In the Orion, it's nice. CBD. It comes nice. It gives a nice hit.
Never tried CBD yet. I think it's a bit dear at the moment.
Yeah, it's pretty expensive because for a bottle, this one from 200 milligrams of CBD in a bottle of 10 mil, it costs 19.95.
Mm.
And I've got a bottle here. This one, it's 1,000 mg's. It costs 99 euro for a bottle of 10 ml.
That's what I mean. That's too expensive.
Yeah, I think so too.
I can live without it.
The small ones from 200 I can take with us in the shop one a week, and then I can vape it in small devices like in the Carrot or so. That's my CBD devices, and it helps because before I took 3 painkillers a day, now I only take 1. So it really helps if you vape it on a low wattage. Because if you start vaping it, I've got people who start vaping it on an RDA on 100 watts. It doesn't have any effect. It doesn't have any effect. It just vaporizes the CBD before you take it in. So you have, the max is actually 25 watts, and then it works fine. And if you don't feel anything of it, huh? Because some people say they get relaxed from it, but I don't have that feeling. The only thing that does with me, if I'm vaping it the whole week and every day a little bit, it starts to ease your pain. That's all with me. It doesn't calm me down. It doesn't give that kind of effect for me. I wish it was, but then I didn't have to smoke anymore.
I did have some.
Where is my CD? Where is my CD? Where did I
I've
put
got some of that, Dimi.
What's that? CBD. Oh. Try it?
Food supplement.
Food supplement. Oh, yeah. You can't buy that. You can't sell that in Belgium. That's oil. And you can't sell CBD oil in Belgium.
Well, I got that off. Well, got it when my father-in-law passed because he was using it.
Oh.
But I've never touched it yet.
Yeah, but that you have to put some drops under your tongue and keep it there for 30 seconds. Oh, it tastes so dirty. Ah.
Yeah, and it makes your breath stink as well.
Yeah, I also got a bottle from Holland here, and I started with that, and I kept it on for 3 days, and it was so gross on when you have to take it. I stopped with it. It's too gross, so I started vaping it better.
I was actually going to try and put that into liquid, see if I can vape it.
That can't.
No.
That starts.
I won't bother trying then.
It starts splashing. It doesn't vaporize enough. It's oil. The oil has to be too hot before it start vaporizing. So that doesn't work.
Nah, well. So I'm not doing that then.
That's oh, that one is not e-juice. You see, that's not e-juice.
I don't know about CBD. Never touched it.
Now they're making a lot of new juices with CBD, and CBD boosters and everything. In Belgium, it's really popping up everywhere now, CBD liquids. Every wholesale is taking new CBD brands in, and even big bottles to 100 ml bottles with then 1,000 milligrams of CBD in it. Costs a lot of money, but no. This is the one I vape. This is what I'm vaping now. I don't know if you see it or not, because
Wait, the what?
your screen is so clear and mine is so blurry.
What camera are you using?
A Logitech HD 270. It's an old one, 12 years old or something.
Fastec.
I never ordered online. I never ordered anything online on Fastec or on never. I never order. I can't. I don't have the patience to wait that long. If I order something, I want it the next day, maybe 2 days, but not longer.
So try and get a 920.
What's that?
The Logitech 920.
Oh yeah. What does it cost? Such a
I can't remember.
Around.
Not that dear. Just check Amazon or eBay or something like that. A cheap site that you can buy it from.
Logitech. It's a Logitech
920C, I think it is.
Oh my god, man. Oh, go fucking away. Google. Logitech webcam 920, yeah?
Yes.
C920 or... Oh, you already got a C922.
Or even C930.
Hey, it costs 100 euros. Or yeah.
Nah, it shouldn't cost that much.
70. Oh, that's right. 100. Next thing, 70. Next thing, 45. The normal price is around 70. The most 70, 80 euros. So something around what? 60 pounds? 50, 55 pounds?
Something like that.
I think that's a lot of money.
Well, see how much the 930 is.
Yeah.
The C930.
It's all gonna come every month. I buy one thing, so to upgrade my studio.
Where am I going? Amazon.
Amazon.
C930. Lowest to highest. And of course it doesn't just give me C930s.
Of course not. Why would it be easy if they can make it hard for you?
Yeah. They're doing it for £81.
81
for
pounds.
the 930.
That's 110 euros. Around that. That's all.
Fastec.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Go to Fastec.
Give you one
And the
minute.
930 is. Oh, they've not got it now.
Yeah.
Because that's where I got mine from. Was Fastec. No, they don't have it now. Strange. When did I get it?
That CBD with THC. Yeah, Christophe kwijt, but actually that's forbidden. In Belgium, CBD has to be with 0%, max 0.2% THC. If it has more, it's forbidden. I've got liquid with only THC. I've got THC liquids. We make it ourselves, but That's more illegal, but a lot of much better. Wait, I'll show it. This is some good juice. Mark, this is good juice.
What's that?
THC.
Never heard it.
It's from cannabis. It's cannabis first. I will say it. Wait. I will say it. First, iced with gas. You first ice your cannabis, and then you put it in the oven. That the THC comes loose from the leaves, and then you shake it off, and then you get a drap, from a brown drap from the THC, and that you mix in a base, and you heat up the base, and you keep mixing for 4 hours, and then you get that juice. Normally the color is brown, but we take a little bit of color yellow and a little bit of color blue, and we put a little bit of that, 2 drops of blue and 1 drops of yellow, and then you get a green flavor. And it looks better, because we first did it in small bottles without doing that, and everybody, it doesn't look nice, and it's a brown color. It looks like diarrhea in a bottle. And now if you do a little bit of color in it and it turns green, people want it. Yeah, but it's also expensive. It's 20 euros for a 10 ml bottle. 20 euros. So yeah.
My Logitech 930
Yeah.
cost me $72.32.
$72.
Yes.
That's more. That's good. That's okay. That's 60 euro.
60,
yeah. 60.
But they don't have it now.
Yeah, okay, but you can find it maybe on AliExpress or something.
Oh, you'll find it on there.
Yeah. I have to. Actually, I have to start doing that, ordering things in China and cheaper, and because I always order on bol.com. It's a site from Holland, and they've got everything, really everything. That's a site also like AliExpress where vendors can sell their stuff through their website, and that's easy because if you order today before 12 o'clock, tomorrow it's at your place. So sometimes I tested it. I ordered when I was collecting LPs, vinyl music. I ordered 1 minute before 12, 11:59. I pushed the button to order. Next day at 8:30, PostNL dropped off the LP at my door. That's
not bad.
8 hours later. Just the night was between. It's really crazy. And that's how it works. And you don't have to pay if you order. You pay afterwards. They deliver, and then you got 2 weeks to pay. That's actually pretty dangerous. Like I also did it with my mic. I do it with everything. I order and I pay afterwards.
But pay after delivery.
Yeah, but sometimes you forget to pay. Yeah, with my mic, it was like I think I paid it 2 months afterwards.
That's shocking. Right. A few in chat. I may go and try some CBD and get some from eBay if it's only a tenner for 10 mil.
eBay.
Yes.
I don't trust eBay, really. I really don't trust eBay.
It depends who you get from.
Yeah, with me, I don't trust it because I was collecting a lot of music on vinyl and on LPs. I had over 5,000 LPs, but everything I tried to order through eBay, or they always have trouble with it every time again. There were scratches on the LP, or the cover wasn't nice anymore, or every time there was something wrong with it. I don't trust eBay. Really, I don't trust it. And AliExpress.
Some VG last week. and
Yeah.
I've still not received it, so I asked the person for a refund, and I'll just get it somewhere else. Because I've just about ran it, so
But
I have to
are
take
they
my
gonna
5
refund it?
away.
Are they gonna refund it?
According to my email, they
Yeah.
have refunded it twice. I've not checked PayPal yet to see.
Yeah. I
Um,
got PayPal also now for paying shipping costs to China.
I try and pay with PayPal because at least you've got some protection.
No, no, Romo, I don't DJ. I have a whole setup to DJ. I have everything to DJ, and I collected a lot of music in LPs, but I never went DJing. I don't like to go out. I always stay in. But I'm a collector. I collect everything. I collect LPs. I collect mods. Everything I start with, I start collecting.
Yeah, so they have refunded me because it's in PayPal.
Oh, okay. That's good then.
Which isn't too bad.
Yeah, actually, I always have. I'm scared to order things online. Like I ordered the cable for my mic. Oh, it sucks. And I want to see what I buy before I buy it. And online you always have trouble with it, so I don't like it.
Yeah, it's a gamble. If you get something that's good or if you get
I
something that's
never
bad.
gamble. I never gamble. So I gamble enough with my life. uh, I think I'm gonna quietly wrap up because it's what 12:30.
Yeah, it's getting rather late.
Yeah,
That's 2 hours slots up anyway.
yeah, yeah.
Because
I
we did
said.
start an hour late with the muck up.
Where is the other one?
I'm trying to find out how long I've been. Yeah, I've been live for 2 hours.
I'm looking. I'm trying to find it, but I only find the live chats now. Oh man.
If you go to OBS itself and down the very bottom, it should tell you how long you've been live for.
Oh, if I dropped frames, how many frames? No,
None. I've got live next to that, which tells you how long you've been.
I don't have that.
You not got that?
No. Wait, scene, mixer, source, no, not there. Schedule, stream, test widgets, record, nah. Nah, I don't have that. Notification, wait, notification, no, nah, go away.
On the bottom of mine, I've got dropped frames 0, live 2 hours 23 seconds.
I've got dropped frames 592.
Oof. I've got record, and then I've got CPU 14.6%, and I'm streaming at 60 frames per second.
I've got CPU 15.3%, then frames per second 30, dropped frames 592.
Oh, that is a lot, like.
Yeah, and then KBS per second 2683, and then that's it.
I'm between 8,890 up to 9,525 for my KBS.
Yeah, I only got 2,613, 2,695. Yeah, but I'm on Wi-Fi. Are you on Wi-Fi or are you on cable?
Cable.
Yeah, I'm on Wi-Fi.
Straight to the router.
Yeah, so I'm Wi-Fi here upstairs. So that's a little bit slower. Huh?
My router sits behind the monitor. You can actually just see it there and name there. That black box.
Yep.
That's my router.
I can't find anywhere how long I'm streaming. Okay. I'm gonna wrap up. I'm gonna look at my chats. How many are there in the chats? How many are watching my channel? Maybe I'm.
How
First look
many
at
is watching your channel? 5.
5. It's still 5.
I've still got 11.
Yeah.
I don't know who. I've got AFC, John, Eric, Graham, Jay, Jim's there somewhere.
Jim, yeah. It's from my crew.
I
Slapen
that's
wel en
about it.
weppen. Ga opslapen. Maat, vrouw is aan het zagen. Oké, slapen. Iedereen, everybody's going to sleep at my chat, so it's time for me to wrap up and clean up a
Yeah.
bit and go to sleep. It was a long day. Okay.
Remember and stop your stream before you cut off VC.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, yeah, that's there.
No.
Internet cable is always works better. Yeah, I know. All right. Good.
Right.
Hear you
So
in a few days.
An end.
Good. And see you search next week, and else I'll let you know in the week what we're gonna do.
Yeah.
All right.
So that's done it. I'm Mark, and goodbye from me.
And
I hope
Mama.
you've enjoyed it. This is the first of many that we'll be doing. But probably will stay on a Friday night.
Yep. All
At the
right.
same time. Well, not at the same time, at 8:30 GMT.
Yeah.
Or BST once my time changes.
Okay.
So
Adrian.
thanks for coming in and chatting to us and being great people for all the hassle that we had, and you're still here. So we'll see you next week.
All right.
Bye.
Next week, everybody. Bye.